By the time you're done with an instrument after working on it for an entire year, there's so many stories that you basically have lived through the instrument. Your whole life is shaped by instruments. Stories come back about what we were doing at that point in our lives. You know, moments where it was really great. Oh, that was the year I got married, we built that organ. It all feeds in, and that's how it becomes, you know, part of the family.
This factory right here was built in 1929 by my grandfather. He came over to Patterson in 1918. 100 years ago, he formed the Peragallo Organ Company. My dad built his house on one side of the factory. My grandfather had his house on the other side of the factory, so kind of grew up working on organs.
You were waiting for that call on Saturday morning from Grandpa to say, I need somebody to come and help me today. And if you're a kid who enjoys building things and fixing things, it's a very attractive field. To know that your dad was the one that took this apart and fixed it. And you know, this is something our family is kind of rooted in. And there's a certain level of ownership that you take on the work, and it's personal.
It's personal.
And so that's sort of how you get involved. It becomes very personal. In the beginning, we were primarily refurbishment and maintenance based. As my great-grandfather grew, he started to build new instruments. Now we can do new organs, refurbished organs, and we do about 350 service contracts currently.
You get to see a lot of the country, traveling around a lot in different churches and meeting a lot of people, and it's just a great business to grow up in.
Right now we take care of St. Patrick's Cathedral. It's one of our more prominent clients. We're there almost every week doing small fixes on that organ. That organ's almost 90-something years old now.
9,000 pipes in St. Patrick's. This note here is out of tune. So John will adjust that upstairs. You can hear it starting until that vibration is out of it. There you go. The sounds are still the same sounds from 1930. It's still, that's exactly what was there in 1930. It hasn't changed too much at all over the years.
So right now he's playing a flute tune. So this is kind of cheerful, and you start to hear the different variations of pipes work together to create that overall feeling. So you're hearing a lot of strings right now in this chamber. He's playing a flute out in the other room. The Peragallo sound is based in a versatile instrument.
It's this homogeneous kind of creation of the sound that we're definitely going to call a Peragallo sound, but it's something that is very comfortable and warm for people to listen to.
We try to be as emotionally connected as possible. The function of the instrument is to serve in various settings, whether it's weddings or it's funerals, and the tones and the way that our instruments put forth the music need to sort of be the tangible acoustical connection to people's memories of those moments.
You have what it sounds like. Okay, the actual composition of the pipes and the stops that it's going to sound like. So I might get more involved in that, being more the musician, whereas my brother and my son coming from the design portion of it, and Anthony's responsible for getting it out the door.
We also look left and right to the organ building history all over the world. We're always looking to the future, to the new contemporary designs as well. And we actually envision the church space, and then we project the organ within it. And it gives you a sense of the spatial requirements that are going to be needed, and also visually what the end-all product is going to be.
We'll get to design it, build it, take it out to the church, install it, and then play it, be at the dedication, and then be there for the next 50 years to maintain it and service it. So the relationships go on, and it's a very personal business because the final sound of what the organ is going to sound like has to sound like a Peragallo organ.